Yeah, but if they were able to track the shenanigans pulled in Fun City back to the owner of this business, that would worry me a little bit.
If they were able to find us and not find her, that sounds like they don't have any leads to go on in her direction.
Yeah, well, we have zero as well. We just gave her to Mr. Johnson, and at least I have no idea who he works for. I don't know if any of you guys figured that out. I had no reason to try to chase that down.
Well, to clarify, because you did say something that I think your character would know would not be true, there is at least one lead you have that, one person who knows roughly who the Johnson is, that, shapeshifter.
That's true.
I suppose I'll mention before I hang up here that, apparently that, red-haired elf that you punched in the face, Vice, he just called not a minute prior. Said that one of her friends, the one who was responsible for handling and deleting the footage, had gone off-grid. Like, off-grid. She was actually calling out of concern. Wanted to know if I had heard anything. So it's possible that these dwarves have somehow managed to apply all of their resources to tracking her down. Perhaps, not just out of familial interest, but out of interest for whatever recipe that she was holding. At any rate, I'm going to go. Have fun. And Trusair hangs up and goes back to reading his periodicals.
Yeah, and with that, Coyote will say, well, keep me apprised with what you want to do, I guess, or if something else comes up. I don't see how this affects me much. And with that, Coyote's going to get off the phone, and he's going to set his alarm system to make note of any dwarves coming through and ping him if necessary, if they're carrying weapons of some sort.
You walk out of your shop, they ping you, send you a picture of yourself as you're leaving.
It could happen. I mean, definitely they could be out of range or something. That would be amusing. Then Coyote would be on the horn and said, all right, all bets are off. But for now, he's not feeling threatened at all.
Vice will be like, I understand.
You gonna actually try and track her down?
Well, it's either that or we try to track them down, and I don't know who they work for.
It's fair, but I've seen them a lot more recently than I've seen her.
I just don't want to piss off Satyr Croup or Loafweir.
One and the same, and either we already have, or, well, I think we're probably not going to.
I'm going to do a little bit of digging, see what I can find out about both of them. If you find anything, tell me.
Yeah, will do. I'm going to, well, I'll look around. Click.
And with that, Vice is going to think for a minute on how he's going to learn about any of this. Because the problem is Vice wasn't there for the handing it off and all that stuff, so he only knows that information from you guys, so...
Right. Meanwhile, Twitch is going to head across the street and see if she can find anything out where that sniper had set up shop. As unlikely as that might be, considering how professionally done it was.
Well, we'll go ahead and give a perception roll at a +3. This will be an opposed roll, and I'll make the other roll where you can't see it. Well, searching the area, you'll get no DNA, no anything. Guy was good about covering himself up. All that was well done. Not much to go on at all. I mean, it just looks like a basic sniper nest. Just set up somewhere comfortable, lay down, wait for your target to appear, and just disappear, and a little getaway area just disappear into when if things go badly. Nothing really worth anything besides, well, whoever that guy is, he's a good sniper. Well, he knows good sniping techniques at least.
All right. Well, Twitch is going to put in a call to Mr. Monday.
Go ahead and throw me a single dice. Just roll a d6. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Twitch, what you need?
Hey, I was wondering if you could put me into contact with someone who can get a hold of, like, flight records coming in and out of the airport.
Which airport?
Is it still LAX?
No, LAX is gone. There are 4 sort of major-ish airports operating in LA at large. The first is the Long Beach Airport, which is the main airport for LA in general. It's situated somewhere in the waters, been completely surrounded and is just giant flood walls all around it now. There's 2 south of Fun City, which mostly operate for Fun City and tourism. Both of them are pretty much solidly owned by Horizon. And then there's one further north. Those 2 are John Way and El Toro. And then there's one further north, which is Ontario Airport, which is PCC's major airport for the Inland Empire.
It'd be Long Beach Airport.
Long Beach is pretty tight. I'll see what I can get. Anything in particular you're looking for, or just like a dump? Because just a full dump will probably be a lot harder than skimming something specific.
Yeah, it's something fairly specific. I have the time of the flight, the date. It's about 2 months back, and it's a party. All of whom I have a bit of intel on.
Yeah, well, I'll be able to look it up. When you send him the information, he'll be able to tell you. He'll be able to track down what flight it was, and well, what exactly are you looking for? Where it came from?
And maybe if you can. It was a party of what, 8, 9 people.
6 dwarfs, I think. And
Plus the bodyguards.
plus 2 bodyguards, I think.
Yeah, it was a party of 6 dwarves and 2 human bodyguards. They were human, right?
Yeah.
That were coming on the flight on such and such day. And I'm wondering if you can tell me anything about who they are, where they were from, their sins, any social networking profiles, anything, really. Just anything to go off of, even.
Well, time frame?
I'm not sure, really. Sooner's better, but I'd rather have it than not.
Well, I'm more asking, do you want me to just try to go somewhere safe, just try to blow through everything and see if I can just pull the information straight out because you need it in the next few hours, or...
No, I'd rather trip as few alarms as possible. I don't necessarily want anyone to know that I'm coming.
Okay, then it'll probably be at least 24 hours.
Alright, that works. Thanks.
Yeah, good talking to you, Twitch. I'll get that information for you.
And then Twitch will hang up that call and, well, let's see. Truthsayers seemed busy, so she'll call Coyote and Vice back.
Hello.
Hey, no real update other than the fact that this sniper knew how to set up a post. Aside from that, I've got someone looking into the flight these guys rode in on. See if we can track them down that way. And to be clear, this is on subvocal mic.
That's good to hear.
Yep. That's pretty much the only lead I can think of for now, so I guess unless you guys can think of another lead tracking these guys down, we can make a show of trying to look for the girl while we wait.
It's probably what we're gonna have to do. Make it look like we're actually going looking out for her. Or something.
Pretty much.
Thing we could do. I wonder if anybody...
You cut off there.
Pardon me?
You cut off it. I wonder if any but...
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Weird. Anyhow, must have been too light on my control key. We should see if anyone else wants these dwarves for anything. Maybe, I don't know why, but hey man, 2 birds, 1 stone type of thing.
Yeah, That's a good point. I mean, these guys don't seem to be runners. I don't think that anyone would be upset about some corpse disappearing in a town that's not theirs. Hey, do either of you know the fixer who first put us in contact with the Johnson?
I do. I was debating calling Snowman up to maybe get his opinion on the whole issue. I hadn't yet because I didn't really want to tip our hand one way or the other before we got more information. But because I'm not sure how Snowman is related to Mr. Johnson at all. He very well might be better friends with him than he is with me. So do you want me to get in touch with him and feel him out?
Yeah, but maybe say something along the lines of people are willing to make a bid on the girl we handed over to them if they've run through their uses with her. They might want to offload her, and this might be a way to make everyone happy.
Definitely, and since we made that one Mr. Johnson essentially broke, now I hate to say this because I need the money, but if he wants to turn her over for how much was the offer, or were you offered anything?
I was offered
Vice?
20,000, and he's
yeah, if he's willing to offload her for, we could turn a profit on this and kill them all to meat.
There you go. I was also thinking we could just set up the deal and have the money exchange hands, and we can just get credibility that way, just for getting it done. Either way works, though. I don't care who lives or dies in this case. I'll give Snowman a call, though.
All right, and I'll let you guys know if I find anything else out.
Fair enough.
Please do.
And Coyote will get off the line, and he will give Snowman a call.
Well, go ahead and throw me a d6.
Fantastic.
He'll go ahead and answer. That D6 is, if I don't know if it is a contact should be connected, just throw a D6 and, or if I haven't decided whether or not a specific contact should be allowed to be connected at the moment, or has something for you, just throw a D6 and, if it's equal to or greater than their connection rating, they're free. And he is free.
His connection rating is 4, not just saying that he
you're
might
right.
not
I
be
was
free.
looking at his loyalty. So, you'll get an answering machine.
All right. Then Coyote will say, remember that job I did for you a while back? The group here has been in contact with some folks that would like a return of the package, and they seem to be willing to pay for it. Get back to me with your thoughts.
Well, it'll probably be an hour before you get the response back, but the response will be along the lines of, I'll call the Johnson and see.
Fantastic. That'd be great. Thanks.
Am I disconnected?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Or are you, Aaron?
Or am I?
Well, at this point, the ball is mostly in your court. I sent at least one message out, but other than that, no one's calling you or contacting any of you.
All right. Well, in that case, if you're waiting on us, Coyote will call up Twitch and Vice as well, since he was on the previous call, and say, all right, I've contacted the fixer, and he said he's going to get in contact with Mr. Johnson and feel it out. I'll let you know more as I know more.
Thanks.
No problem.
Well, you're just going to go ahead and wait?
Vice is going to
everyone?
call someone.
Okay.
Vice is going to make try to contact his cousin, Thurman. See if he's heard anything about this runners going missing.
Yeah, you can call him and he'll have absolutely nothing. I don't even bother to roll. You'll get that information like that. I'm getting around in Carvana. What the hell do I know about Shadowrunners?
I mean, sometimes you know things that surprise me.
Yeah, sure. If I have anything, if I learned anything, I'll keep an ear to the ground. Sure. I guess it's always beneficial to call, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Thanks either way.
Well then, anyone else want to do something before fast forward today?
Twitch is gonna try and scope out the rooftops around her place. Not because she thinks she can set up any good cover, but just to know where she should be looking, just in case.
Well, for doing that, as long as you're paying attention when you're going upstairs, you'll be taking, rather than that, minus 11. Oh, one thing I do want to mention about that minus 11, a large chunk of that was because he was in a suit that you'd recognize, a camouflage suit. But as long as you're paying attention, looking around, checking out the roofs, you'll be, rather than taking that a minus 11, you'll be taking a minus 9.
All right then. But yeah, aside from that, Twitch is going to try and make a show of seeming busy and contacting people and stuff, while really not doing much of anything other than watching out for an ambush.
Well, go to sleep, wake up, fast forward to the 29th, and about 4 o'clock we'll roll in, and we'll go ahead and get another perception roll from Coyote and Twitch. Coyote will be at the same minus 8, and Twitch will be at a minus 9 this time.
Okay, so fail.
And,
Actually, you know what? I'm going to. How does using a point of edge work if I don't have the dice?
You just roll your edge.
Yeah, you get your edge, and of course you'd have the rule of 6 apply to that edge dice as well, I think. Unless there's a special rule for that, okay.
No, it's just same thing as normal. It just counts as having 0 in the pool.
I still don't have enough dice.
Also, I think not everyone refreshed their edge and guns.
Yeah, I don't think Coyote's going to roll it. I was just wondering. But I think at this point, he has no reason to be that nervous, so I don't think I'll blow it. But if this keeps going on, he'll probably use it the next day if nothing happens.
Are you there? Go ahead and select your token and press the refresh button, and just go ahead and click on the refresh all checkbox. Since we're on an entirely different, like 5 weeks into the future, your edge pool is refreshed, everything is refreshed.
Are you talking to me?
Prefaced it with Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's refreshed now. Okay. Well, then we'll call it about 4:30 on the 29th. Vice will get another call.
Vice will answer it.
So, you make progress? And, it is Conrad.
I've made some calls, but it's becoming more and more readily apparent that it's going to be either a long time before she's found, or we won't be able to find her. I am trying, though.
Well, have you called everyone you could think of? Done everything you can think to do?
Now, I don't know how Vice would react to this. Because me as the player, I am not sure if I called everyone I could think of.
Well, first person that I think Vice might very well know to try to get into contact would be that shapeshifter, the Johnson. Apparently Coyote did something about that. You don't know the details about it, though. But the shapeshifter is the only one, and I don't think anyone's tried anything to get into contact or anything at all with.
Well, the question I have is, does Vice have his contact information?
You have that comlink number, but it seemed like a disposable comlink, or, well, maybe not an actual throwaway, but something just cheap to be used and then tossed. But you never tried it at all.
Vice will respond, no, I have not tried everything yet.
Well then, for the sake of your whole team, I hope that you try harder today. And he'll hang up. And at that same time, Twitch is probably back upstairs and, looking around, but,
now she's going to be spending her days in her armored jacket and stuff. Because, snipers.
Snipers are a bad thing. She'll be looking around and, it's a good few feet away from you. But, suddenly there's a pop from a distance. And then a splattering of cement and all sorts of things just flying and dive for cover immediately. Go looking around. Can't see anything. Go ahead and give me another perception at, I think it's just a -3 this time. Yeah, you'll see him again this time for only a split second. You won't even see like a face or anything. You'll just see some movement disappearing behind something. Different location this time.
No chance to quick draw or take a shot?
Nope, not at all. You have to get at least a 5 for that.
Alright, well, Twitch will send out another call to Coyote and Vice.
Hello?
Yeah.
One of them just took a warning shot at me.
Yeah, I got called by this Conrad asshole. He says we'd better make some serious progress today. If we don't, I'm assuming shit like that's going to happen. I'm pretty darn close to just doing what you guys said and taking the fight to them, but no.
Right. On that note, here's a thought. How would you like me to loan you one of my drones here? It's programmed to follow people covertly. And so if another shot is taken, maybe it can pick that up and follow where that jackass goes.
Yeah, that might be a good idea for all of our sake.
Yeah, I got to run out today anyway. To Sean, he's going to go and pay his 3,000 debt maintenance. Yeah, it's not due till tomorrow, but he's going to get it done today. But on the way, he's going to send the Fly Spy over to Twitch's place. He's not going to drive up to it. I don't know if she gave him the address or anything, but
She'll forward it to him.
Yeah, he'll just get within like a kilometer or so, and he'll let it out the window and program it to go there. And with programming to let Twitch tell it what to do, pretty much. But the main reason...
Twitch will have it... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, the main reason he's not going directly to your house is that he still doesn't think they know where he is. I don't know why. He's living in a dreamland, I guess. I don't know. But he figures that if he shows up there, they might follow him back. So that's why.
That's fair. But yeah, Twitch will have it fly high overhead and try and have it search aerially for a potential sniper.
Well, also, how do you set that up to your comm link? Do you slave it to you? Do you have it operate remotely? What?
Well, would Coyote have sent over, the ability to take full access of it?
Yeah. It is now yours for all intents and purposes. I'm trying to... I'm looking up. I'm going to put notes in what he has, what programs he has on it, so that you can load up or whatever.
All right. Then, she'll slave it to her comm link with the commands that she's inputted, allowing for it to go autonomous if that's necessary to follow him out of her comm link range.
So you'll send all of that over the Matrix?
Yes.
Oh, I was asking, Coyote will send you all of the security codes and whatnot over the Matrix to Twitch?
He can't just set it up for her SIN to work with it or something like that?
No, it's sort of like setting up a computer to use, something to use with a computer. You've got to have all the codes for both of them and have them actually programmed to work together.